Hello. Well, on this video we're going to talk about how to multiply your resource gathering by making full use of your manpower, or I don't know how to call it. So we already know that in order to upgrade some buildings or make researches or whatever kind of development in our city, they require some kind of resources. So, for instance, let's say about feeding our troops, we're gonna need food, of which we'll have to go out and try to gather food. So you'll find any kind of farm out there, tap on it, then click gathering. Now on this farm, level 7 farm, it says the resources here are 1,200,000 and the gathering speed is 21 and 600 per hour, which will make if you do the math, until you finish gathering 1,200,000, it will take like the whole day, I think, or like 10 to 12 or 13 hours. Now that is the commonly way which we know or we use to gather resources. Now I cannot gather because all my troops are already gathering by now. Now the other way you could use to gather resources is by using your workers. You see, these workers, when they go exploring, they do come with resources, but most of the players do overlook it. How do they overlook it? Well, let us see. We'll go to mail. On the mail, go to exploration report. Now, it's all about the details. Okay? Now, look, for instance, all these 3 workers had an exploration of 12 hours. Let's take a look at Thomas here. Now, with Thomas, he was able to take 210 marbles, about 364 wood, 259 food, and 107 marble. No, sorry, this is iron. Okay. See, now, roughly, you could add the marble, the wood, the food, and the iron. Okay, let's just pile them up. Okay, if we had 210 marbles plus 364 wood, that will make a total of what? 574 in total of resources. Not one particular resources. I'm including wood and marble, making a total of 574. Now let's include food, which is 259. For the purpose of easily adding, we'll just approximate it to 260. So with our 574, including 260, it will make a total of what? 500, 600, 700 plus 60, 760 plus the 70 here. It will be like 800 and 800 and what? Okay, you can do the math. I'm terrible at it. 800 and some points. Okay, include the iron, it will be 900. So up to that point, you can see what I mean when I say you could actually multiply the amount of resources you can obtain within the same time frame. In fact, with workers, it's even less because they are only going to work, they're only going to explore for 12 hours. Unlike when you're gathering, it can take more than 12 hours. Obviously, it takes like a day, depending on the amount of your, the large amount of your troops. See? If you have a lot of troops which can gather 1,000,000 resources, they'll take more time. And also it depends with the amount, with the research levels you have done to decrease the amount taken by troops to gather. So what I'm trying to say is, while your troops are gathering outside food, even your workers could be doing the same thing by going exploring. If you add up the 12 hours, you get like approximation of 900 resources. It's worth it. And not to include the other items which are in favor, like this frost steel, which can be transformed to iron, no, to gold. What is it? Yeah, gold. And other things like dragonite fragments, dragonite, and med. So you see, if for instance you were only going to get 1,000,000 in 12 hours by gathering outside, and you can also get 1,000,000 by sending one worker outside to gather food, no, to explore. So you see, in the same 12 hours, instead of obtaining only 1,000,000 from the gathering of troops, you are going to obtain 2,000,000. So that's how you can make good use of your manpower. Simple, easy to remember. Have a good day.